This is a review of VidSummit in 2 minutes or less. VidSummit is basically the top conference where top YouTubers and social media influencers come together, speak, share their secrets, and educate others. But it comes with a hefty 4-figure price tag. Now, first and foremost, I went to the second ever VidSummit, and back then I was a super budget creator. I was in college, and I spent a noticeable amount of my life savings to get the VIP package to eat dinner with Daryl. And the return on investment was just not there. No offense to Daryl or anyone, but I just felt like, no one really, a lot of stuff said I already knew online since I watched tons and tons of like YouTube advice videos. They did have a few speakers who were very successful, who made a lot of money or had a lot of followers, but once again, a lot of the stuff was just, I could figure it out on my own. And then the VIP lunch, turns out there was like 50 plus other attendees. So I did sit at a table with a couple other people, and I think the onus was on us. Everyone there just like didn't find that we had the same like hobbies or like YouTube niches, so we didn't really talk much. And there's just like a big like photographer YouTube channel with like 300,000 subs, and yeah, I think looking back, I should have tried harder. They should have all tried harder, but once we found that out, like, we didn't talk much. But I tried my best to network with everyone there, met Sean Cannell and a few others, and I think it's good if you have money, you're already successful on YouTube. But like even the keynote at the time, Daryl did this big Grandmaster Complex AdWords strategy reveal where he showed how he could get a subscriber for $1 each on Google Ads. But the thing is, I don't have $1 million to buy 1 million subscribers. That's not something I would do, so it wasn't relevant to me. Now, with all that being said, I still buy the VidSummit digital passes. They are somewhat cheaper, and sure, you don't get the networking effect of being there, but nowadays the event's grown so big that you're probably just going to be one attendee, and so you get the same knowledge without having to pay as much. It's still hefty, it's like $250, but I think it's much more affordable, and I think the price was the major concern there. And I think my experience was just like, it was a lot for the amount I invested as a small-time creator. And when I went, like, it was a bunch of older, middle-aged men, white men who are marketers trying to get rich on YouTube, and then me and a few young people. But that's definitely shifted now, and the attendee list, the caliber of speakers at VidSummit has dramatically increased. So I think things are a lot better now, which is why I'm still more into it. I still wish the digital pass was cheaper for all those young people like me. I think that the biggest thing was just me not really being acknowledged for the amount I put in. Because I think all the other people there, they were already up there in age and had money to spend. So I guess people just assumed I was the same, when in reality, I was eating McDonald's on the lunch breaks, because that was like the cheapest thing I could afford. And so that was the biggest thing. I think they price it high because they want to keep it to serious creators. But I think you could be serious even if you don't have a large budget yet. So that's the one thing. The digital pass does help, but I wish that was cheaper just for all the other people out there. And yeah, I'm still a budget creator, still haven't figured it out, but I wanted to share my thoughts. I have a lot more thoughts on it, but generally, long story short, I think depending on where you're at, if you're rich, already successful, want to get to a higher level, it's worth it. If you're low budget, it could still be worth it. Just only get the digital pass, none of the VIP stuff, or even the regular in-person pass, unless you really can't afford it. So thanks for watching. See you later.